What's happening, guys? DDBR89 here, and today I'm going to do something a little different. Today I'm going to start talking about things that I think Dragon Ball could have put in, could have made into a movie, could have made into an OVA, could have done something with it just to give us a little bit more background story and a background detail on what is actually going on or how it came to pass. So there's a few things I'd like to go through and how they could have adapted it into a movie, an OVA, or just a little bit of an extra. But I'd like to say first of all, these are my own opinions. So if you feel the same, drop a comment. And if you like what I'm saying, drop a like. And if you want to hear more, subscribe. So let's get this started. So the first thing I was thinking, they could have made the Planet Yardrat into a movie. So what I mean by that is after Goku defeated Frieza, he went off in the space pod and went to Planet Yardrat. They could have made a movie or an OVA about it, saying how he learned how to do fusion, how he learned instant transmission, how he learned to control his Super Saiyan 1 powers, and they could have made it into a big movie. There could have been a threat there where he would have had to turn Super Saiyan and use instant transmission. Maybe he would have fused with someone else there, or the Yardrats would have fused and shown him this is how we get to our ultimate power. But that's one thing they could have actually done to actually make more sense of what Goku learnt while he was away for those numerous of years before coming back to the Android saga. So next we're going to go backwards and forwards through Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Super. So like we know, they're going to make a Yamcha spin-off. I think that is the stupidest idea. We found out that the producers had a drink and come up with it. Of course it's a drunk idea. But they could have done something like the adventures of Trunks and Goten, and basically how they started off as friends and how they trained together, because apparently they used to spar together before even Gohan knew about them and the Super Saiyan transformation that they could do. And little adventures like they've done like at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, where they went to get the water for Videl. So that could have been something they could have adapted on. They still got the potential to adapt on this because they still haven't grown up as much. So if they wanted to, they could make a spin-off manga, make a spin-off anime. It could be an OVA once again. It could even be a little movie of them getting into their own little troubles, like the Goku Jr. movie from GT. We know it's not canon, but still, they could have done something like that instead of this Yamcha shit. But we go on to our next one. Going back to Dragon Ball Z, and this is the Cell Saga, and the main thing I was really pissed off about was not seeing Vegeta and Trunks train to their fullest potential. Don't get me wrong, we see a tiny little clip where Vegeta and Trunks have gone off training. This is while Trunks is fighting Cell, but we only mainly see Goku and Gohan training. And once again, the thing with Vegeta is Vegeta has such a big fan base. They could have done something for him just to show how he see that the Super Saiyan 2, well, the just beneath the Super Saiyan 2 transformation, the bulky one, is ineffective in the situation that they're at due to the massive loss of speed. This wouldn't even have to be an OVA. This could literally just been how they done it with the Goku and Gohan part, where they're seeing him train and stuff. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. Another thing that would have been great would have been a short OVA of just showing how the Z fighters have came about to learn or create these new special techniques. For example, it could have been a short OVA of Piccolo learning to do his special beam cannon, Krillin learning to do his Destructo Disc, Vegeta learning to do his Big Bang, and we can keep on going on. But it would have been a nice thing just to see how they've trained to adapt and to learn to perfect these moves. Once again, these all fall under the same thing as the Yardrat season, where we didn't get to see Goku learn to do instant transmission, control his Super Saiyan powers, and basically learn to do the fusion. There's also another thing that I'd like to, well, I would love to see happen. Would have been just literally a flashback of Goku learning to do the Kaioken, the Spirit Bomb, all from King Kai, because we literally didn't see him do fuck all besides chase Bubbles and Gregory. Once again, these fall under the short OVAs that I would love to see of them learning to control and use their special moves. Now for the last thing I'd love to have seen would have been a flashback of literally Vegeta as a kid growing up, him seeing Beerus smash his dad around, him seeing Frieza smash his dad around, and him thinking, I don't want to be like that. Then him fucking off with Nappa, going to destroy planets to get stronger, him literally seeing Frieza fuck everything up for him and literally just get that grudge for him. It would have been such a great idea if they decided to go, okay, we're just going to make a short little movie Not literally would have to be a movie of just Vegeta and his ascendancy to where he became now. It'd be good to get a nice in-depth feature of Vegeta and how he's become such a hard-ass kid to where he is now, where he can't leave Bulma's side because she's about to give birth. So it would have been a great story adaptation. You would see great development in character of Vegeta as well. You would see why he's such a dickhead, or why he decided to be so heartless. Is it because of seeing everyone push his dad around, or is it because of how he was brought up by Frieza and that lot? We don't know, but it would be a great thing to see, and I wish they would make it into a movie of some sort, but only time will tell. Only time will tell, people. But guys, that's only a few things that I wanted to get off my chest to see them hopefully put into movie forms or OVAs. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you got any other ideas that I might have missed? Have you got any other ideas that you feel I could have adapted on to, I don't know, how you feel it could have went down? And most of all, do you think Vegeta deserves his own solo movie? None of this Goku stuff. Don't get me wrong, love Goku to pieces, but we need to let Vegeta have a little bit of the limelight. But guys, that's it for me today. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe and comment for more in the future. But until next time, people, peace.